We're here in central Tel Aviv where thousands of Israelis have turned out on a Saturday night at the end of the weekend to demand their government do more to not only bring the remaining Israeli hostages back to Israel, 50 of whom are still inside Gaza, 20 believed to still be alive, but to end the war altogether. There is an overwhelming sense here that the government is not doing enough to bring this war to an end, that it is not listening to the population, and the fact that this protest has ended up right here outside the IDF's headquarters in central Tel Aviv is quite telling. They've marched through the streets. They are very loud, as you can hear, other than a moment where they walked through a line of photos of dead Palestinian children who had been killed during this war. They have been very keen to make their voice heard and to tell the Netanyahu government that they are not happy.
There's a clear majority of people who want to stop the war in Israel, who want to stop the war, who want to get the hostages home, who want to bring the soldiers home. Soldiers are dying. Our son is a soldier, although he's training now. I don't want him to go into Gaza. I don't want him to get involved in it.
Life continues on normally here, you see. It's very normal. People go to the beach, people go to the cafes. It's very normal. And in our way, we are committing genocide.
Do I think that the Prime Minister listens? He listens, but he doesn't hear.
Just around the corner from here is Hostage Square, which every Saturday night holds a rally for those who are still in Gaza. Tonight, one of those freed hostages in the last couple of months has addressed the crowd.
The window of opportunity to bring home all 50 hostages, living and dead, is open now, and it won't be for long.
While it's clear that this group are trying to make their voice heard, there is little sense at this stage that the Netanyahu government is listening. The Israeli Prime Minister has just returned from a week-long trip to the United States. While he has been there, hostage negotiators, ceasefire negotiators have been in the Qatari capital Doha, trying to come up with some sort of deal with Hamas. However, those talks are reportedly faltering. There have been reports that there are still key sticking points, namely things such as exactly how far the Israeli forces will withdraw from Gaza if there is a ceasefire. There are also allegations being levelled by Palestinians at the Israeli government that the negotiators are pumping the brakes here, that they aren't flowing forward with these negotiations because the Prime Minister has been overseas, and that is why we are seeing these significant delays. Something continuing without any delay or restraint are Israeli airstrikes across Gaza, with Palestinian authorities saying multiple attacks have rocked the strip. Among the dead, medics say, are women and children. Some were reportedly shot near an aid distribution site run by the private organisation, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which is backed by the US and Israeli governments. It's the latest in weeks of deadly shootings near GHF sites in Gaza. Palestinian authorities say it is Israel to blame for those shootings, but the IDF says it has reviewed this incident and it cannot find any known injured people. That is despite those bodies piling up at morgues in Gaza and the doctors there saying that there is clear responsibility laid at the feet of the IDF.